Hey everybody, back out at the Somerton Airport today because I want to spend some more time working on just procedures and getting ready for my instrument check ride. I've got it scheduled coming up in March. It's January now. It gives me a little bit more time to make sure that I've got everything dialed in and I'm ready to go. And that's the first of 2 check rides I'm going to have this year, so I'll let you know when I get a little closer to the second one that one is. But for today, the plan is I'm going to go up and I'm going to go hand fly a couple of approaches and a couple of holds, just because I've been doing so much of this on the autopilot system that I really think I need to get back into doing it without using the autopilot, especially since the plane I'm going to be using for my check ride isn't going to have one. So with that, let's jump up in the air and let's do a little bit of practice.
Flip prop.
Are you about ready to go, Larry?
I'm still warming up the engine.
Okay, we're going to do a touch and go before that.
Alright, here comes Jim with one of his students. Jim's kind of the local flight instructor out here. I'm going to be flying a lot with Ron, but Jim McDermott, he's kind of got a full-time flight school out here. There's his 172. Nice. Full power. Tails up. Airspeed's alive. 50. And we'll rotate. Accelerate and continue our climb. And all instruments are in the green. Human approach experimental 918 Lima November with request.
Experimental 918 Lima November, Lima approach standby. Number 918 Lima November, go ahead with your request.
Alright, 8 Lima November is just off of Somerton, right now through 1,500 for 2,000, just looking to do local flight following.
Number 8 Lima November, squawk 0440, 2 mile altimeter is 2016. Number 8 Lima November, ready to contact 5 miles southwest, Yuma 1,700, say your type.
It's an experimental CH60, 8 Lima November.
Delta 71, range cleared in 2512, 15,000 below in the area, squawk 0120 through 22, say tax frequency and ordnance.
That's a call you don't hear everywhere else. Type of ordnance. Yeah, we got the Marine Corps Air Station here, they got the F-35s and F-5s and a bunch of other stuff, so they actually have live fire areas all over here.
Delta 71, roger, change taxes approved, due altimeter 3016, report exiting on this frequency.
Okay. So feeling good, so let's head over to the, again, we're going to do the hold to the barred VOR. I'm going to do the standard hold. To begin, instead of at 2,500, we're going to do it at 2,000. So we'll practice different hold entries. So I'm going to do a parallel hold entry. We'll do probably 2 turns around the track. We'll go outbound, we'll come in and we'll do a direct entry. We'll do a couple different entries to the holds today. Alright, we are now crossing over. We're going to make that turn at a standard rate turn.
Hey, Romeo, I just want to confirm we're cleared to climb and maintain flight level 230.
Affirmative on that 270 heading, 230.
We are heading
270 heading, climb maintain 230.
Up for this time, I want to go to a course of 161, which will be
Chinook 645, descend to maintain 4,000. Gap 440, change values approved, squawk 34, good evening.
And we're going to start. So my track is 337 is my heading. Okay, so we'll make that turn. And standard return. Maintaining altitude. Just told me the course is going to be a 161, but the heading is going to be, let's make the heading 161. That's what we're getting from that.
Number 99 Papa, contact Los Angeles Center 12815.
2815, 99 Papa, thanks. Okay. So I can see the BART VOR now, but this is going to be an interesting turn because it's actually got a lot of weight blowing us this way.
Clear direct Imperial County Airport.
So we're going to be able to and go direct to the BART VOR. It says right there. Lost 100 feet. We'll get that 100 foot back.
So, medevac Chinook 645, change my frequency 13227.
10 seconds on the turn. So let's figure this out. What do I need on the inbound leg now? Alright, there we are on course.
Check 147, changing my frequency 13227.
Okay, so heading right now, track.
46, standby.
Right there, 183.
Check 147, change my frequency 13227. And medevac Chinook 645, fly heading 250, in fact, to keep clear of the restricted area.
So we're going to 20 degrees past, so we're going 311, 12. 1, 0, there we go, we got that.
Romeo, Romeo, is you heading 270 at 2000, climbing level 230.
CBM 788, Romeo, you departure ident.
So we're going to go ahead and 337, we're going to actually go about 20 degrees less than that, because of what we saw here earlier.
Romeo, ready to contact 4 miles west of Yuma, leaving 2,400.
So 20 degrees less speed.
Okay, call and say again.
7. 13 seconds, so yeah, I needed to just go to 1 minute right now, but alright. We're going to break this one off, we're going to come back around, and we're going to do an intercept from the east.
Medevac Chinook 645 at Imperial Airport, 12 o'clock and 14 miles.
Trying to maintain 2,000, lost about 80 feet there, that turn.
Roger.
We're going to come back quite a ways because I want to intercept this one. This one should be more of a direct entry.
569, changing my frequency 13227.
So holding here, this should be a direct entry, so we'll be turning to 337 once crossed. So 1, 2, 3, we'll begin that turn to a 337.
Friendly 8054, descend pilot's discretion, maintain 6,000.
Good, not quite a half.
Traffic.
Okay, we're looking for traffic. So I got somebody 1,300 feet above me. Behind me, so hopefully they're climbing, which is good. And we're gonna start right there. Track 337. Up, back this way a little.
Sumo 61, Roger, and where it says terminate, code, free stage crew, get it.
Give myself a little more room there. Still maintain 2,000.
Traffic.
There's somebody right behind me. Alright, that's a good time to make that inbound turn. 157.
November 8, Lima, November, traffic over barred, northbound 3,800 indicated.
Roger, looking for traffic, 8 Lima, November.
TBM 8, Romeo, contact Albuquerque Center, 12645, get it.
Alright, so
12645, you have a good day, 8 Romeo.
make a fairly good turn.
Traffic.
I'm not seeing the traffic, so it's not going to be a factor to us. We're going gonna probably overshoot the VOR here. A little more than a standard rate turn. Maybe not. Well,
Clear check 569, 5 Victor 458 to Oceanside and then direct to Carlsbad. I'm not sure if I issued that yet.
And 8 limit over has traffic in sight.
Clear check 559, 5 Victor 458 to Oceanside, then direct to Palomar.
Okay, so 150.
Traffic.
So 130 seconds is where we're at. So I want to be back on that 157 heading. Approach experimental 8 November with request.
From 8 November, approach good.
Yeah, I'd like to do the RNAV 17 practice pro stream VFR.
All right, November practice approach approved, or VFR practice approach approved, no separation or sequence services will be provided and report commencing.
I didn't catch a word. Did you want me to report?
No, the VFR practice approach is approved, no separation or sequence services will be provided, report commencing.
Alright, VFR practice approach approved, 8 November.
Report when you're inbound for the approach.
Alright, report inbound, 8 November. Approach experimental 918 Lima November is barred inbound.
Over 8 November, roger, change advisor is approved, squawk VFR.
Yuma traffic experimental 918 Lima November is overbarred, inbound for runway 17 on the RNAV 17 practice approach, Yuma.
Yuma approach, Cherokee 433, Papa is 5 miles to the northeast, inbound for full stop runway 26 straight in, Yuma.
Alright, so the decision altitude here is 680 feet, so we're going to go down to 680, we'll just overfly the field at 680.
Yuma traffic Cherokee 9846 Whiskey is 12 to the east, planning for straight in for runway 26, Yuma.
Traffic Cherokee 433, Papa 2 mile final runway 26, full stop, Yuma.
And Cherokee, I have you inside, I'm going to just overfly runway 17 at 500 feet.
No worries, thank you.
Alright, everything looks good. Got some good practice in today, let's head back to Somerton.
Traffic.
Somerton traffic experimental 8 Lima November, turning final runway 17 full stop Somerton.
All right, so before I get into the debrief, I got to thank the sponsor of this video, which is GRT Avionics. GRT is an American-based company making highly capable avionics systems for guys like me and you who are flying on a budget but want what is now the latest and greatest technology for us to make the best decisions while we're flying. So if you guys are looking for any new avionics for your experimental aircraft, or if you got a light sport aircraft and just want to upgrade it, go to grtavionics.com and check out the offerings that they have for you. All right, guys, time for the debrief from this flight. Number one, it was an opportunity for me to go and hand fly these approaches. I haven't done it for a while, and you can really tell that it is definitely a perishable skill, something you really need to do. Don't just rely on the autopilot all the time, because again, it's something that if you don't do it for a while, you definitely lose the feel, the touch, and the ability to manage all of those systems. Now, I was doing this completely in VFR solo pilot, I could imagine how much more difficult it'd be even under simulated instrument or actual conditions. So definitely something I'm going to go practice a whole lot more. With that though, there's some things coming up for me. Number one is I do have my instrument check ride scheduled, going to be in March, and one of the viewers of this channel reached out to me and is going to allow me to use his PA28180 because I've just had a heck of a time finding a DAR, or DP rather, to do the check ride in my Zenith. So I've had to reach out, and that's how I'm going to do the check ride. Now with that, I mentioned at the beginning, I have 2 check rides scheduled for this year. With that, or just to kind of explain that to you guys a little bit, it's going to involve using a light sport aircraft, but I'm not going to tell you what the rating is for. So pay attention to that one. Also coming up is, if you guys watch the JR Aviation channel, you notice that I helped them get a Cherokee 180 back into annual. Well, since then, me and a friend of mine have actually purchased that plane, and we have it here. Now, we had some stuff happen to it recently, but when it's back up in the air, I'm going to be using that for a 3rd rating I'm going to be pursuing, but that's going to happen next year. As I mentioned in the last video, I've got some epic trips planned, and you are not going to want to miss them, so stay tuned. And again, like, subscribe, and follow this channel along if you want to see those trips here in the near future. But as I said, this is me, Larry Nelson, telling you guys, with planes like this, projects in your garage, get in the garage, get building, or if you got them, get in the air, get flying, and I'll see you in the air next time.